Now that we've got that straightened out, good morning. How are you? I'm Lisa, and this is Crimes and Fashion. And this is one of my former students, Whoopi. Well, his real name is Thaddeus J. Whoopi. We call him Whoopi for short. We're going to do things a little differently here today. I think you're going to like this. You know, they say it's hard out here for a pimp. So I've decided to introduce you to my patented tragedy pimp symposium infomercial, how to succeed at being a tragedy pimp. If you already are one, well, it'll help you be a better one. Here's one of my graduate students. And if you're real lucky, at the end of this infomercial, well, he might just, give you a little bit of his knowledge and tell you what he's learned. Okay, so I'm going to be referring to my notes throughout because, I have a life outside of helping advance the cause of tragedy pimps everywhere. So, when my adoring public came to me and asked me if I would be willing to do this, and I'm a giver. I love to share my knowledge. So, well, I couldn't help but say yes, even though it was short notice. So I just threw a little something together here, and I hope that you will give me, if not all of your money, well, at least a good part of it. And hey, I'm worth it. Okay, so let's get this party started. Are you an unemployed grifter, currently on disability or some other form of government assistance? Are you looking for a way to supplement your checkbook balance in between EBT reloads? Well, my exclusive patent pending system that I like to call Tragedy Pimps for Dummies, and my symposium course, well, it has never before been offered to the general public, but I think I see a need in the community for this. So, for a very low introductory price, I've agreed to, share some of my know how with you. Okay. My intensive program is going to feature books, DVDs. Yeah, listen, I know it's a little behind the times, okay? But what I've found in my research is that, a lot of the people that are currently employing this method of, well, they like to call it a job. Oh, okay, we'll go with that. I find that a lot of these people are quite behind the times as far as, technological advancements. Now, I don't know, that might have something to do with their intellect. Listen, I don't know everything. I leave that to them. They know everything, okay? But, just based on the fact that some of them are using printers that are, 2 decades old, I figured, when I was coming up with my plan, I wanted to be able to appeal to, the masses. And, well, you have to try and you have to take into consideration the lowest common denominator. Yeah, I'm not trying to, well, no, I guess I am. I'm trying to be the every woman for every pimp and potential pimp out there. Tragedy pimp. I'm sorry. No, don't get excited. I'm not trying to move in on your business, other pimps. No, tragedy pimps only. Okay. So if you buy my program, that I'm going to lay out in this infomercial, well, upon successful completion, not only will you be a certified tragedy pimp, well, for another small fee, you can attend a meet and greet with me where you can wait in line for hours to get an autographed picture with moi. Yes, I've been told I take a rather good picture. And I'm thinking, usually I charge $500 for an autograph picture, but since you all are just starting out in your grifting career, either that or you've already got one and you're just not that good at it. I want to make it affordable. Throughout this thing, I want you to remember what I just said. Lowest common denominator. And as such, well, listen, I don't expect you to give me all of your disability check, okay? Just, I'll be happy with half of it. And now you pass that on. You go to your people and you demand at least 75% of theirs. See how this works? It's kind of like trickle down. Okay. All right, so we got that and we got that. Because of the overwhelming public demand, my program, which was, oh my goodness, sir, could you either put some pants on or sit a little more politely? Oh, it's live TV. What can I tell you? What was I saying? Oh, yes. I used to only offer this program to, Fortune 500 corporate entities. But there's been such an overwhelming public demand of lazy mofos who can't or won't get real jobs. And, words got around that, hey, all you have to do is get a YouTube channel and all the other social platforms, and you too can learn how to be a tragedy pimp. So, due to the overwhelming demand, for the first time ever, I'm offering my patent pending system. Be sure to watch all the way to the end for bonus offers. Okay. I want you to ask yourself the following questions. Do you enjoy traveling? Do you enjoy spending time outdoors? Do you own a bullhorn? Perhaps you have a studio on wheels. Yeah, I know. I don't know what the hell that is. I wouldn't have phrased that. I wouldn't have used that turn of phrase, but I'm a lot smarter than the person who uttered those words. So, hey, I'm going with that's their proprietary vernacular. So we'll just go with that. Do you own a lot of tight and shiny clothing that hasn't fit you since middle school? Do you own some very bad wigs and or hair pieces that are more than likely flammable? If you answered yes to any of those questions I just asked, my program may be just what you need. But wait, that's not all. There's more. Do you have a criminal record that spans possibly decades? Have you ever been forcibly fed and or medicated? Do family or your non-existent friends ever tell you that you don't play well with others? Do they ever tell you that you could benefit from anger management? Does your criminal record or woefully inadequate education preclude you from working a real job? Well, oh, wait, there's more questions. Do you have large gaps in your work history or resume that makes potential employers file your CV in the circular file within 35 seconds of looking at it? Are you worried that Uncle Sam may realize that you are not truly disabled? And as such, you really probably shouldn't be receiving those government benefits that people like me and you and, well, so many other of the little people out there who work that they pay for. maybe you're just maybe you're considering my course, Tragedy Pimping for Dummies, as a way to a preemptive strike, if you will, for the most likely eventuality that, that gravy train may derail any day. Well, my exclusive Tragedy Pimps for Dummies may be just what you need to supplement your ill-gotten government gains. Or maybe you just want to hone your gift. Whatever the case may be, my program will more than likely help you get to the top of your game. Oh, goodness. But act now, because supplies will not last long. Not at this introductory price. I know I haven't told you what it is yet. I'm still deciding what it's going to be. But wait, there's more. Are you painfully unattractive? Poorly dressed? Do you show a repeated inability to laugh at yourself? Do you find that you take yourself far more seriously than anyone else who knows you does? Are you a chronic liar? Are you miserable to share airspace with? Do you take a perverse joy out of spreading your special brand of misery all around the globe to victims of crime who've, some people would tell you they've already been victimized enough. But what do they know? All in the name of self-enrichment. Do you think that we should just do away with the criminal justice system and due process? Because let's face it, you can tell by looking at someone they're guilty. So who needs that? Constitution, smonstitution. Are you willing to weaponize CPS, law enforcement, and any other government entity out there just because someone makes you look like a fool or hurts your feel-bads? If you answered yes to any of the above, then my proprietary Tragedy Pimps for Dummies system and unemployed losers may be just what you need to get you on the road to YouTube worldwide fame and celebrity, especially if you've been on the D list of celebrities for the last several decades and you've been trying to claw your way up that celebrity ladder. You might want to consider my system. It's tried and true. But wait, there's more. Do you find yourself crying tears of frustration over others not seeing what you know? That you are the smartest person in the room. Every room. My patent pending system for success, Tragedy Pimps for Dummies, can help you make everyone in the room know what you already know. And they're too stupid to know. But wait, there's more. Act now, and I will give you 100 additional copies of Tragedy Pimps for Dummies to share with family and friends. Oh, that's right. Y'all don't have any friends. Just collabs. Well, I don't know. Take them to your damn local Walmart and pass them out in the parking lot. I'm sure that place is filled with people who might be interested in Tragedy Pimping for Dummies. Sharing is caring. Do you have really bad hair? Poor verbal and written communication skills? Do family and friends tell you that you're hyper aggressive, verbally and or possibly both, verbally and physically abusive? Not good. Would you describe yourself, or would others describe you as a chronic malcontent? Do you want to learn the secret to getting others to pay for your vacations to exotic locales like Savannah, Georgia, and Moscow, Idaho in the winter? How about getting others to pay for your meals, video equipment, home improvement? Unfortunately, I haven't found a way to get them to pay for, quite obviously, beauty self-improvement. Yeah, I'm still working on that one for them. But wait, that's not all. I want to tell you what some of my course graduates have gone on to do with their newly found Tragedy Pimping for Dummies education system. Spokesperson for the alcohol and tobacco industry, former president and vice president of the 420 Society, a travel writer and vlogger with a special focus on the best low-budget roach motels across the USA, all under $49 a night. Folding chair tester. Very important, because you know, as a tragedy pimp, you're going to spend a lot of time outside yelling in neighborhoods, sitting on your ass, acting the fool. So you want to make sure you've got a good, comfy, and sturdy for sure. Definitely to make sure you've got the comfortable, sturdy, best available folding chair for your needs. We've had one graduate go on to be a wig model. We've had a graduate. This is very impressive. This graduate was a model in a makeup tutorial titled Krylon. It's not just for huffing. No, you can spray your eyebrows on with it. Who knew? God, I learned something new on here every day. I love this place. We've had a former president of the American Bar Association of Jailhouse Lawyers. Another is an author of the New York Times bestseller titled Conquer Your Fear of Flying so you can be the first tragedy pimp on the scene before all the super chats dry up. One of our graduates is a founding member of the world-renowned charitable organization Pay Less Heels on the Ground. Ooh, one of our graduates has been an ankle monitor tester for the National Association of Parole and Probation Officers. I'm telling you, act now. Supplies are not going to last long, okay? With all these impressive graduate careers that I'm telling you about, what? Oh my goodness. Well, we've got 20 landline phones that are ringing off the hook right now. You better start dialing. Dial fast. Supplies will not last long. But wait, there's more. One of our graduates is a DUI field sobriety test model. Another is the author of the New York Times bestseller, Suing Your Way to Success. Oh, we have another author, How to Get People Dumber Than You Are to Give You All Their Money. Oh, I might need to read that one. One of our graduates is the owner-operator of the highly rated tour company, Map of Tragedies, An American Odyssey. We have a graduate who is the creator of the Pick Your Prison Pen Pal online dating app. My gosh, I am brilliant. Ooh, another is the creator of, oh, sorry, we already did that one. That was the, that one was so good, I think I'll repeat it. Creator of Pick Your Prison Pen Pal online dating app. Listen, all these losers could use a little love. And, based on their, a lot of the things I've already mentioned here, their extreme unlikability, their extreme unattractive selves, they're just nasty disposition. Well, I think prison is a perfect place to find a date. Ooh, this one's very interesting. An invisible/electric fence tester. Another authored a cookbook, 101 uses for top ramen. Who knew? And finally, a bed bug inspector, field supervisor. Well, I hope that for all the reasons I have just laid out to you, that you will take my advice and buy my very successful, very limited supply and get your copy of Tragedy Pimpin' for Dummies. And remember, if you successfully complete my course, not only do you get a nice, shiny, well, we don't give out a button like they do on YouTube, because let's face it, we can't afford that. No, but I will give you a, I buy them at Staples. They come in like a package. Certificate of completion, yes. And, if you are a real standout in your Tragedy Pimpin' for Dummies class, well, you might just get to come to a meet and greet with yours truly. And remember, I normally charge $500 for autograph picture. Oh, hell, what did I tell you in the beginning it would be? Well, we'll work something out, don't you worry. I guess he's too tired to give a testimonial. Well, what are you here for? I hope you don't think I'm paying you for this. And yes, he is one of the graduates who, he's a folding chair tester. And if it can hold him, well, it can hold your favorite tragedy pimp. All right, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. And, remember, supplies are very limited, so act now.